Hey y'all, what is good? It's your girl Ganjanae and I'm live, baby. Yes. I hope y'all had an amazing day today, y'all. Okay. As always, let me go ahead and check the comments. Let's see who is here. Yes, please like the video. Okay. Hit that like for your girl. Okay. Hey, Maria. Hey, Julia. Thank you so much for pulling up, y'all. Hey, Melanin Mommy. Hey, love. Let me go ahead and make my little announcements and we will get into the show, okay? Let's do this. All right, y'all. So here is my Buy Me a Coffee link if you would like to support the channel. There's also super chats and super stickers available, as well as Cash App, okay? Or feel free to support the channel by just hitting that like button, hit that subscribe while you're at it, share, okay? Hit that notification bell. I would so greatly appreciate the support, okay? And if y'all have any tea that y'all want me to talk about on this here channel, you can send it to this email. I know that's easier for some of y'all. Okay. Or feel free to hit me up on either one of my social media platforms. That is my Instagram and my Twitter on the screen. Okay. Yes. Also, y'all, be sure to join the Discord. We did start a book club. Okay. This is the book we're currently reading. Okay. So if you're interested, hold on, let me get the link. You can join. We're also doing a juice cleanse next week, actually, Monday. Okay. It's a 7-day cleanse. So if you would like to participate with either one, hold on one second. Getting the link here. Okay, there we go. Let me post it in my chat. You can definitely join, okay? 1 second. Also, we watch baddies on Sundays. So we be having baddie Sundays. But yeah, okay. Just wanted to post that in the chat real quick for anybody that is interested, okay? All right, y'all. Okay. Oh, shout out to the people in the bushes. Okay. Especially the rock stars, because I know y'all be back there, okay? Just watching. Hitting the dislike button, okay? I see y'all. And frankly, I don't give a damn, okay? But I know y'all here. Y'all always here. Which I don't know why. I mean, I don't be sitting in y'all bushes listening. Why? Because we not the same, okay? We not the same, sis. I don't kiss ass. Sis, whoever. There's dudes out here. There's dudes that is rock stars too, okay? For real. So yeah, I know y'all back there. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Okay. Let's see. Hey, pretty thug. Hey, Sonia. So I'm so tired of seeing this girl for my timeline. Yeah, she took some pics from weird. Oh, I seen that. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, who them people? Okay. Hey, Natty. Hey, Course Bar. Okay. Again, thank you so much for being here, y'all. Now, without further ado, let's get into it, y'all. 1 second. Okay. So, we are going to be getting into, hold on. I gotta pull out my notes here. Or I will be all over the place. All right, y'all. So we are going to be getting into Crashean. Okay, she did go live again, y'all. It has some more stuff to say. Okay. Speaking of her, okay, she did change her last name on Instagram. Okay. So we're gonna get into that. Um she also had a bit of a back and forth with Carlissa, online of course. Okay. Um so we will be getting into that. Um I do want to get into Testiki as well. She did have she kind of posted this like subliminal post that if you read it, you already know who she's referring to. Okay, I mean it's obvious. So we're gonna get into that, as well as a few other things. Okay. So 1 second. Let's see where we finna start tonight. Okay. Child, where do we begin? Where do we begin? Um, let's start off with Tasiki. Actually, let's start off with Jaden for let's start off with Jaden real quick. First, let's see. All right, let me share my screen. All right, y'all. So, Why Circus of Blues said Jaden has had 4 new hairstyles since Crashean has gotten her hair done, child. Okay. Crazy. I'm in disbelief that this girl even still got this wig on. Okay, like it's just what's really going on. Okay, but as you can see, she keeps switching up her hairstyles. Okay, because remember, Kashana posted this. Okay, she said you replied, which means you read it. That's all. The truth can never be a diss. You screaming about money and child support. How much you need? Your bookings pay 7K. That don't include flight and hotels and food. And they slowed up nobody booking. And they slowed up nobody booking you right now. So I get the frustration. Bear with me, y'all. It's more on sentences. Child. Okay. I get the frustration, but don't drag me in it. Take that up with him. You crashing out on the internet is cry out for help, and it's unnecessary. And Zeus only giving you 20K for the reunion. You spend probably 11K a month or less. And if you got a car note, those funds ain't matching. Shit hitting. So I get it. Huh? Um, Child, just all in her financial business. Okay, that's crazy work. But anyway, she said, and if you got your money, what you screaming for? Child support. That ninja put you in position to be a star. You said out your own mouth he's a good dad. Which one is it? And why type of message disrespecting God because you upset with everyone? The Jesus joke isn't funny. Oh my God. Okay. So that is kind of crazy how she definitely was, in so many words, trying to say Jaden was broke. She ain't getting booked for nothing. You know what I'm saying? But she been changing her hair more than you change your underwear, ma'am. Okay, what's going on here? What's really going on? Like, let's talk about it. Same crunchy wig from a month or so ago. Okay. Child, a mess. A mess. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh, boy, do the tables turn. Let's check these comments. It says, can we hang this up already? Jaden will forever win. And the story next college, child. And Jaden changed her hairstyles more than Krishan changed her pants. Didn't I just her panties? Meanwhile, Jaden sitting in her own house, own car, and own values. Yeah, keep watching Bootleg Porter, child. And you could tell Jaden also bathes. I'm weak. He says Krishan having a cocaine rant while Jaden is working. Right. Right. Second slide, absolutely insane, especially coming from someone that be wearing the same clothes for days at a time, has no car, and homeless AF, claiming someone else's penthouse as her own. Krishan, please, right. Crazy work. Can we talk about Krishan having Junior in a stroller seat, using it as a car seat? Child. But I'm gonna have to take a look back at that. Cause And it says at this point, Rock probably think that's her real hair, child. It says her saying someone else is crashing out on the internet is a cry for help is crazy, right? Okay. Not the pop calling the kettle black. All right. It says, why is she pocket watching Jaden like that? Exactly. I'm surprised she didn't tell her how much she spends on Uber Eats. No, for real. A mess. Um, I've changed my furnace filter 3 times. Crashawn gave Junior the same amount of energy she gives Jaden. If Crashawn gave Junior the same amount of energy she gives Jaden, he would be so much better. Yeah, that part. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so yeah, crazy, y'all. It's crazy, y'all. I mean, I just don't understand it. Like, you not tired of the wig at this point? Like, after so much time, it's, you gotta take it off. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Like, I can't. Mm-mm. I would have to definitely give me a new style. Okay. Especially when it starts to get frizzy and yeah, nah. It's time to let it. It's time to let it go, sis. Okay. Let it go. Let it go. Looking ass. Okay, hold on 1 second. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Kayla Rain. Definitely not gonna make it up much longer. Hello. Hey, what's this vlog, Ganji? Oh, I miss you too. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're okay. I hope you've been good, sis. Yes, good to see you. Hey, Natasha. I don't know if I got you yet. Hey, Crow. You said that nasty wig and head, right? Man, the headband just makes it all worse. You said funny how the tables turn. That part all the time. It is stiff. It's very stiff. You said the headband bit on her head. Oh, y'all hilarious. Hey, Dee Dee. But yeah, y'all, okay. So I just wanted to do that quick little share there. Okay, because clock it. Clock it. All right. But anyways, moving right along, let's go ahead and let's get into Testiki because I meant to get into her last show, but it was running out of time. Your girl was tight. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull it up here. Okay. Boom. Let me pull it up. Oops. Hold on, y'all. All right. So shout out to Circus of Blues. Okay. It says Taseki with a tweet. So this is what she tweeted, y'all. She said, Mother Effa will literally make up anything to take the heat off the terrible human they are. Damn. And it says, man, take care of y'all babies. Like, really do that first. Terrible ass mothers will never sit in the same room as me. Lion hoes should be ashamed, okay? Mm-mm-mm. Damn. Okay. So, obviously, this was you know, it was a sub. It was a little, she threw a little shade at, we all know who she talking about. Okay. Um, but yeah, that's crazy. And that's crazy how she recognized that, the babies come first, okay? Like, what are we doing? All right, but I guess this was her response to, what was said on Crashean's interview with Danza or Danza, however the hell you pronounce it. Okay, so yeah, y'all, she clapping back, and she ate. I fear, okay, she ate, cause for real, hello, mm. That's crazy. That's crazy, and that's true though. She has to make up lies and put the blame on anyone else but herself to what I mean, to make it fit her being the victim. All right, all the time, straight like severe victim mentality. Okay, for real. But let's check the comments to see what people are saying about this. Okay. Um, it says, oh yeah. Wait. Let me show y'all the video of what she's responding to real quick. Unmute. All right, y'all.
That shit and be like, I miss her. Like, bro, go to hell. Like, leave me alone. And then I don't really like bringing up that other stuff that we talked about that was personal.
Yeah.
Because I could tell, like, I don't know, she feels a way about the truth and how it make her look. But nobody blaming you. We was all kids. Like, nobody was supervising us. So, like, I'm not blaming you, but let's call it for spade for spade. Let's call it truth. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't like when people be like, "Oh yeah, you lying." That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
To say I ate, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's embarrassing, bro. Like, what the? All right.
And you're vulnerable. And
for real, bro. Like, come on.
We trying to say
and
this.
then she say all that shit and be like, "I miss her." Like,
okay. Ciao. Oh yeah. All right. So that's what Testiki was responding to. Okay. So that's crazy. That's crazy. Even your own sister be clocking the lies, the manipulation, you know. That's crazy. Like something gotta be wrong with you. Okay. Let's check the comments, see what people are saying. It says she said, "Go take care of your baby that you used as a shield and got you spared from an ass whooping." Right. Why her or Jaden never put a name on it? Sneak distance, scary hoes. It says, "Hold up." So she ran to the doctor for her breathing when Junior been gasping for air since birth. On my mama, I can't stand her. And then it says, "Sidebar, don't now one of y'all rock stars at me saying how she ain't take him to the doctor because he's still struggling to breathe." Right. Right. And then it says, "Finally, and I hope Taseki stand on this because Crack Rock will never change or take accountability." Never. No, never that. And why she got a deep swallow between words? I'm weak. You said, didn't she cry on Twitch about loving Siki, and did she get her name tatted? Sure did. Sure did. They agree because I don't know why everybody's so comfortable lying like Crashean is a good mother, as if she's even there for Junior when we have seen her outside every day for as long as we can remember. And when she is near Junior, somebody else got him, or he's shoved in a corner somewhere, or she tolerates him for a few minutes on her lap, and that's it. I mean to go, but I'm also not. Oh, get the point. Yeah. Right, that part. I really cannot stand Rock, and I used to love her so much. She makes me sick for real. Right. Yeah, you just got her tatted. She sure did. It's kind of crazy. I think she kind of like after I think that interview that Testiki did with Jason Lee came out like after she was on them live streams and stuff or something like that. So maybe when she seen the interview after the fact, she probably like switched up again, you know. And you was blaming her whether y'all was kids or not. That's why you said it on baddies because you was trying to mess up her shine out of jealousy, right? Go take care of your disabled child and stop D hopping, child. Right, true. I mean, that's what it was given. Okay. Because Sean will never get my respect for what she did to that baby, period. And for how it's tried, and how I think he meant she tried to say Seki's son was um touched, and how she tried to say Siki lied about her um I don't even her the R word, and how the police didn't find any evidence in her panties. Like, girl, right? Yep, ain't this girl on probation? So why she drinking, threatening people, being around people that smoke and drink plus more? Exactly. She don't care. She's invincible. Y'all, y'all, Krishan does not like her baby. She went live from a hospital room because she was wheezing. It's like she's taunting us because we were just getting on her ass about Junior's breathing issues. It's like she's making fun of the fact that she refuses to help Junior and rubbing it in her face. Yes. Hello. Okay. That part. That part right there. Okay. And she can run to the hospital for wheezing, but I'm sorry, but Junior's okay. Junior ain't been to the hospital since he last had surgery. All the wheezing, snorting, and crying of pain and distress. Right? Make it make sense. Somebody says in there with a whole baby pacifier at the big old age of 25, talking about we were all kids. Yes, you were. So why throw your sister under the bus like that? This ain't Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil is crazy. Some things should have been kept personal, private. Should it be swept under the rug? No, but it should be but should it be broadcasted on baddies? Does that question even deserve an answer? Right. Yeah. One word therapy. Um Only reason she put those skeletons out there is because she thought she would cancel her own sister's career. Tasiki got fame and used it to her advantage instead of falling down a rabbit hole with nothing to show for it. All but some dirty and dull gold chains. I won't mention the whole baby situation because the kid is innocent, but it is what it is. We all know what she did to that sweet little boy. She's got to face her judgment for that one day, for everything really. Maybe she'll look back one day and see the pain she's caused. Maybe not. Prayers are needed for that one, possibly even an exorcist. Child. I mean, that's true. Okay, that is true. Sheesh. A read, okay? Yeah. I think it was out of jealousy, the whole little sit down where, she blurted out what she blurted out. You know, it was a last ditch effort to, be like, what can I do or say to make people not like her or to make my fans go against her or, you know, for real. That's what I'm questioning. I'm not, I don't want to, I'm not going to say she lying because, it's a sensitive topic, but however, I do have some questions, okay? Because this isn't the first time she's done that. You know what I mean? Like she was on live saying certain things. It was never mentioned before. Now all of a sudden, your sister's on baddies, and you wanna talk about that now. All to pretty much, in my opinion, deflect from the real problem, which was the fact that you condoned your sister getting jumped. Okay, that was the topic at hand, but I digress. Okay. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. One second. Hey, me beans. Hey, love. Let's see. You said this girl's a whole psychopath. Oh yes, oh yes, she ain't embarrassed by it. Nothing. I mean, no type of shame, child. None. None. Yeah, she was smiling and laughing while speaking about it. Again, yes. Once again, just like on Baddies, exactly. Like, what's so funny about that? Must not have been too embarrassing for you to blurt it out on a very popular, you know, network. Okay, make it make sense. You're trying to walk up a downward escalator is the type of slow Christian. Right? Feel I'm so weak. Child, no, for real. Okay. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, she did. She ate that. She ate that. I'm not gonna lie. Real. Matter of fact, let me put it back on the screen. Read her down, honey. Okay. Didn't even need, you know what I'm saying? Didn't even need a name. We already know what it is. Okay. Hey, Belinda. Hey, love. Yes. Hashtag Save Junior. Absolutely. And justice for Ronnie. Okay. Justice for Ronnie. And yes, please save the baby. 1 second. Hey, Tara. Hey, Inspirational. It's nearly 2 years since Junior's been born. Someone needs to rescue him. Yeah, that is sad. Right. No, for real. ASAP. Is she one of the family members who wants to be the only breadwinner? Yes, absolutely. She wants Seki to do good, just not better than her. Hello? That part. That part. Okay. For sure. She want to be the only one with money. Okay. It's crazy. Her kids is gonna just like her because how she's mean to everyone else. She should definitely what does that mean, sis? Has the 24 hours passed yet? Right. You said listening to Christine literally gives me a migraine. I'm tired. Can we start a petition to get her off social media? I'm weak. I'm tired of listening to the lies. She can go to the hospital, but can't take. Right, right. At this point, like something, not even Jesus could save you. Okay, child, that's you know, that's crazy. That's crazy. It's like there's no fixing this girl. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Did you see Chastity go off on her too? Yeah, I seen a little bit of that earlier. Yes, as she said, "Cover sleeping from couch to couch." Ooh, and I didn't hear that part. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go listen. I'll probably listen to that like tomorrow because I already know I'm gonna go to sleep after this. Let's see. He said if she doesn't blame her because they were kids and had no supervision, why bring it up to the whole world? Hello? Okay. It's the math ain't mathing. Okay. Like, come on now. You know what you was doing. You wanted the whole world to look at her as a monster, as a disgusting human being. That's what she wanted. That's what she wanted. That was the motive. All because you couldn't take accountability for what was done to your sister. Okay. Sicking them girls on her. Your attack dogs. Okay. All she had to do was say sorry. You know? Why is it so hard for you to just apologize? You was wrong for that. Y'all have nothing good to say about Miss Malone. Yeah, nothing. Maybe the people with common sense are tired of her. Not hashtag. Yeah, she doesn't have a stable home, right? Right. From pillar to post, okay? You can tell because if she truly was in a penthouse, like y'all don't think she'd be on this Instagram flexing, okay? Trying to prove the quote unquote haters wrong, okay? Real. But yeah, y'all. So I just wanted to share that with y'all real quick because like I said, I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday. My apologies. But let's go ahead and move right along. So let me see where we finna start, y'all. It's just so much. It's so much. Oh, 1 second. Okay, yeah. Okay. So Crashean done changed her last name, y'all. And you'll never guess what she changed her last name to on her IG, okay? Shout out to Circus of Blues, y'all. Okay. It says Krishan changes her last name back to Porter after breaking up with Titan. Okay. Ciao. Like, really? Ooh, let me make it full screen. Okay. A mess. A mess. Okay. Really strange, in my opinion. Because I thought you was done with him. I thought this wasn't a thing no more. It wasn't gonna be a thing no more. Okay, so the Porters really got me like, Okay, still trying to keep that little, some sort of tie going on with Blueface. Okay, a mess, y'all. A mess, girl. That is not your last name. Okay, we know y'all didn't get married. What's happening here? Okay, I'm confused, y'all. Wasn't you Miss Newton? You was Mrs. Newton like what a day or two ago? Okay.
It's getting weird.
Child, what is going on? A mess. A mess. But let's check the comments real quick. Yeah, somebody said Malone Porter Newton. Lady pick a last name. Exactly. Somebody said her soulmate, Jaden. That car moment was the happiest she's ever been. I'm weak. Now she trolling now. They ain't even following each other. And I hope it's just trolling and that they not back together. Please. Please. If she needs to go to a psych ward, this much energy is being this much energy isn't being poured into her baby. How sad, right? Pathetic. Okay. With another man's name on her nails, right? Child. The hell wrong with this chick, okay? And definitely a few chromosomes that are missing. Somebody said this is why I like Jada. She's not being goofy over a man, just living her life and taking care of her babies. Right. And somebody said when Blue get out, all the pages should start posting her making out with different dudes. A mess. He says, meanwhile, Junior drooling somewhere can't walk on his club's feet, child. Um, it says, I like Glock. Glock more my speed. Glock got that dog in him. Less than 24 hours later, Krishan Porter. Exactly. A mess. It says Blue can't be this weak minded to go back to her after all this. No, for real. Don't piss me off. Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Blueface does not want her anymore. Child, a mess. A mess. Okay. So she's back to little Miss Krishan Porter. Okay. She is Krishan Porter. All right. A mess. The hell going on here, child? Can't make it up. You just can't make it up, y'all. Okay.
If any motherfucker ever needed to sit they stupid ass down, you that bitch. You that bitch.
It is, okay. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Okay. At this point, this girl needs a 5150. Okay. For real. Let's see. 1 second. You said she says Vicky Cloud Chaser, but Glock asking podcasters to tap in. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yep. Make it make sense. Yes, I did see that. Yeah, she is. She is a weirdo. Yeah, total mess. Absolutely. A hot mess. Crashean was high as a kite on her last live. Yes, I seen that. Yep, either off her psych med or something, but she was definitely high. Definitely. Okay, I peeped that too. I peeped that too. That was the first thing I said when I seen it. I was like, yeah, them eyes is pretty low. You're supposed to do that when they're not in the room. And she said that's her son's last name. Oh yeah, y'all jumping ahead. Hey, Montanino. Yes, like the video. Oops, wrong one. Like it. Get those likes up for me. Okay. He said so much for that gospel career. Ciao, Ames. Ames. He said Blue a simp and will do anything for money. Yeah. I mean, you ain't lying, sis. You are not lying. So now she's forcing herself back on Blue. Exactly. I just can't get enough. Okay. The man she was just scared of. Hello? Okay. You said what the F is really going on with Blue? Right. Right. I really hope he's paying her dust at this point because she she doing a whole lot of okay that I don't think would be Blueface approved. Okay. Child, a mess. A mess. But speaking of the name change, okay, shortly after that, she did excuse me, y'all. She did go live, so let me pull up that live for y'all real quick. I mean, not live, I'm sorry. She was on her Snapchat. She was on her Snapchat. Um, Here we go. Wait a minute. All right, let me share my screen. All right, so shout out to Ansamore. It says, you got 24 hours to change that wig before it gets split. I'm weak. Stupid. So this was the first little Snapchat post. It says, give me 24 hours. Child, here we go again. 24 hours. Girl, she always talking about some 24 hours. Like, child. Let's get into it, y'all.
Now y'all saying the cloud. Now y'all saying, what are y'all talking about? I'm the one that paid the motherfucking bills around this bitch.
High as hell, okay? I don't care what nobody say. This girl high off something. All right.
You are high as a fucking kite.
I'm not high.
And then immediately talks about, I'm the one paying the bill. What bills do you speak of, ma'am? Because last time I recall, the only thing in your name was your Instagram and your Snapchat at this point, okay? Ain't got nothing but social media in your name, child. A mess.
Fuck out of here. Clout. Who paid the bills though? Oh. Okay. What clout are y'all talking about? What clout am I chasing? I'm literally minding my business. What y'all want me to screenshot and show y'all videos of conversations and shit? And okay, I put Porter in the bio. That's my son name. Shit. What you crying for? What y'all crying for? Shit. And there's no shade to...
That's my son's name? That's your excuse? What the hell? Is this girl for real? Y'all, I cannot.
Corny, lame, boo, tomato, tomato, tomato. I'm throwing tomatoes.
You fucking crazy, man. You sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
You know, there's no shade to nobody for real. There's no shade to, the little females over there. There's no shade to the niggas that's over here. No tea, no shade. But what are y'all actually really doing? That's the other thing. Y'all are forgetting. The little females over there, y'all the only one gaining. He don't gain from that shit. Okay, these little niggas over here that's trying to be cool with me, fucking with me, I fuck with them cool. But I don't gain nothing out of it. And I'm not saying that. I'm just genuinely saying that, though. Right, I get...
That don't even make sense. Girl, just be talking. And it's mind-boggling to me how this girl can just constantly get up here. The only time you see her in a video is her ranting about some niggas, okay? Don't ever have her up here talking about like Junior, okay? Oh, he did this today. He did that today. And, nothing about Junior. But we'll go on these 20-minute rants about dudes, okay? Child, a mess.
Hey, these niggas benefit of the doubt. What they do with it? I mean, I cut off. Like, I ain't really see what shit could be like. I just... Shit, today was the cutoff mark. Well, yesterday was. But if you was really that pressure, if y'all was really that pressure, why... What the fuck? What are you worried about me for? If y'all thought it was okay to not apply pressure when I gave you the opportunity to fuck with me and be cool with me, win some clout, win some money. What the hell? That's the other thing. Like, I see if y'all had some shit going on and I was benefiting off of it. For real. And I'm not downplaying none of y'all or anybody. But the only person that's benefiting is the motherfucker that's benefiting. I'm not benefiting shit. Then y'all know my heart, y'all. Why y'all trying to play like this is a clout game? I pay the motherfucking bills. What clout? Shit, I'm the whole machine of this motherfucker. Geeking. That's the other thing that I don't really want going on. I didn't even know, like, it was going to be a circus on my end, too. Like, I thought I was just going to date and shit. I mean, I could have kept it private, but I'm not the type of bitch to tell the nigga next to me, nah, don't do that. Shit, do what you finna do. Shit. I'm a down to earth bitch. Like you meet me, I'm cool. I'm fuck with you, cool. It's all I'm going off of your lead for real. Like I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like what? Cool. What y'all do with it? Nothing. All right, cool. What y'all do with it? Nothing. All right, cool. BD calling. What's up? Da-da-da-da-da. What's up? What's up? What do you want? What are we doing? Nothing. All right, bye. Boop, 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 boop. Call again. What's up? It's a whole different conversation. All right, cool. What's up? What? Well, I'm finna da-da-da-da. All right, stop that. What you finna stop? What the fuck you finna give up? All right, cool. We're gonna give up the same shit in 24 hours. If not, it's cool. I really don't give a fuck. I pay my own bills and other people's bills. I don't care. Then cool. All right, cool. This is no shade, no tea. I swear to goodness, bro. Like, all right, me and BD break up. Cool. I'm minding my business. Cool. I start dating. Cool. Niggas want to play. Even cooler. I don't give a fuck. What? Alright. Because I can really air out what the fuck happened yesterday, but I ain't finna do that. And I ain't trying to keep giving no little niggas some fucking clout. Like, y'all don't, like, what the fuck? Like, I did my end. I did my part. What the fuck? What y'all gonna do? Y'all, man, come on now. I got a son. I'm not at 3,000 followers. I'm not at 12,000 followers. That's what I'm starting to get in my head. I can't really fuck with niggas under me. And then I'm scared to fuck with niggas that's on my level or better because you gotta be real careful with that too. They be too high power and all they want is pussy. Niggas.
Child, mind you, this is a whole gospel artist, quote unquote. Okay. Talking like this. Child, and what level is she referring to? Because who does she think she is? Beyonce? Okay. Like the only thing you're really known for is fighting. Okay. You know, even if you got a couple songs out or whatever, or did, people wasn't really, you know, checking for the music. They was watching on Baddies or South Central Baddies and stuff like that. Like you're literally just known for being a violent person, a just shameless individual. Okay. That and being a crash out over Blueface. Okay, being a stan, a Blueface stan, obsessed. Okay, and still is, if you ask me, still is. Child, talking about some they're not on my level, girl. Followers do not mean nothing. They could have 300 followers and still be the realest out there. Okay, so what does followers even mean at this point, child? Let's be real here. But let's continue.
That's on the come up. You meet them where they genuine at. They don't have that. They don't have that facade of, oh, I'm that nigga, and yeah, I need this and that one. Nah, God, nigga, I was gonna do that regardless, but I'm trying to do that with God, through God, for you. But hold on, what are you doing? What you mean you're not a God? So that's the other thing. That's why I don't really fuck with nobody. All right, cool. I put Porter in my fucking bio. Get over it. What happened? Nothing happened. Oh, clout. Nigga, I pay bills. I don't need clout. What the hell? Wait, and then that's not even my atmosphere no more. Like being on the scene, wanting praises from people, wanting to be the coolest motherfucker in the room, or be with the coolest niggas in the room, or like,
Is that right? Because wasn't you doing just that in Miami? Okay. Huh? You're supposed to be this gospel artist, but you out in Miami. Okay. At bars, strip clubs, doing all kind of stuff, drinking. You don't got busted with that. Like, girl, please.
nah, I just generally just be moving through, like, run into some, all right, hey, what's up? Hey, keep moving. That little industry stuff, I'm not into it. Sorry. I'm not into that at all. I'd rather use my gifts and talents where I'm praising God for being blessed instead of y'all praising me because I'm the coolest bitch on the block. Like, bro, you get what I'm saying? So, all right, cool. When I'm addressing certain things, I'm not even talking to nobody but to whoever I'm talking to. There's so many, like,
And then you in the car, like, probably in a car full of people just talking about, like, girl, why did this need to be addressed? Okay, for one, because you know you're full of it, because you know you didn't change that last name because it's your son's name. Okay. Child, a mess.
people just trying to talk to me. Calm down. I don't know you. I don't know y'all. I don't know y'all. Only person I know is the people that I know. The people that I have posted before. The people I followed. You feel me? The person I was in the same frame of picture with. We took a picture. Okay. And then again, I still don't know them. You feel what I'm saying? They probably don't even know themselves. You feel what I'm saying? Long story short, calm down. What? Then this is what I don't like though.
You know what I don't like? That wig. Okay. And then it's like the headbands keep getting bigger and bigger. It just looks a mess. It's like she done slid the wig back and put a headband over it, child. A mess. A mess. Okay.
You like, oh, she using God. Okay, and you using your PUSSY. Man, come on now. Yo, get off my face, bro. Like, for real. I don't care. Yeah, I don't drop trap music. No. No. It's a little different. I handle different atmosphere different. Like, I move a little different. Yeah, got to. Why not?
Where? Where is she moving different? Somebody explain to me. Just because you going to church a little bit more often, if you even we haven't seen you in church in a minute. Okay. Just because you sprinkled a little Jesus on it, girl. Oh, you're changed. You've evolved. Okay. Yeah.
Why not? Why not? Why not? I don't, and I'm not condemning the next person. Whatever you do, you do. Whatever you do, you do. Whatever you do, you do.
Okay. And here she goes. Gaslighting people. Okay. Trying to basically make an excuse for her behavior. Okay. Ciao.
Whatever you do, you do. That's between you and the maker. Okay? All right. What are we talking about? How about everybody just mind their business? Mwah.
They ain't got the nerve to talk about mind our business when you sitting here on Snapchat spilling all of it, okay? Not all of it, but enough for people to, to talk or to have an opinion, okay? Child, a mess. A mess. So yeah, that was her on Snapchat. That was her on Snapchat. I think this was yesterday, okay? So child, a mess. Can't make it up. She's talking about, oh, that's my son's name. You could have came up with a better excuse than that. Oh, wait, you can't because it doesn't make sense. Unless you was back with the ninja or, talking to him or something. But other than that, there's no reason as to why your name on Instagram should be, let alone any social media platform, should be Crashean Porter. Okay. It's weird. That's weird. Okay.
It's getting weird.
Child, this girl is a mess. And then she posted, give me 24 hours. And then she had said something about, oh, he called me and, so what we finna do, basically, like, 24 hours. She said 24 hours again. So I wonder if that's what she was trying to imply with this post here. Okay. Oh, Lord. A mess.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
All right. So do y'all think they talking in the background, or do y'all think she just, stay in lie number 500 and 1,000? Okay. But let's check the comments to see what people have said about this. Hold on, y'all. Let me drink some water real quick because my throat. Okay, y'all. Once again, said a bunch of nonsense and nothing. Right. Somebody said no words for Junior though, and I quote, "It's nothing I can do for him." Drops mic. Right. Right. These rich ninjas don't want you. That's the real reason you won't let Blue go, and you date down from him every single time. Right. Yep. Paying his bills while he's entertaining other women. You can't even afford new clothes, a car, or a home. Right. Make it make sense. Hello. For real. And then she been having that wig on for hella long. And that ain't her son name. Yeah, wait, she back to paying bills now, child. It is genuinely sounded like all of her personalities having a conversation with themselves, because what the F did she just say? Right. Did anyone comprehend any of that? Was there one coherent or cohesive thought or sentence in that entire 10-minute rant? Right. I was a little confused myself. Okay. And she been wearing the same wig for 40 days and 40 nights. Yeah, go look at Chastity's story. She was on her neck this morning. See, I gotta go watch that full live. Junior in the backseat looking rugged with that bottle hanging out his mouth. Girl, shut up and fix your son in that car seat. Oh wait, there's nothing she could do for him, child. Can somebody point me to the gifts and talents Christopher possesses? Hello? It says, I'm 3 minutes in and I don't have the slightest clue what she's talking about or a point she's trying to make. And I don't think she does either. Right. Also, is that poor Junior's congested breathing in the background? Child, a mess. It says, don't own a home or car, but you a boss. Bye. Don't make me tag the pastor in you again. No, for real. Okay. They're not on her level, but you don't even have the basic, you know what I mean? The basic necessities, okay, especially for somebody who claims to be so rich, okay? You're always down in, oh, calling people broke and all this, but yet you still have not gotten a home, a car, you wearing the same wig, okay? Make it make sense.
You rich, you can fix it.
Okay, borrowing people clothes. I mean, come on now. A mess, y'all. A mess. Hold on 1 second. Let me check the comments. Oops. Hold on, y'all. Dang it. Hold on, y'all. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Okay. She trying to check blue temperature. Right. Got to keep them quiet. Right. I think so too. You said Blue probably cut her off and now she's trying to run back. Yeah, he would be signing his life away, but he wanted her and paying the consequences, so his fault. Right. Right. True. That's why I was like, man, the whole like Figgy situation and stuff, like, I just never, I knew it wasn't gonna last, but I didn't think it would be this soon, as far as them like not, pursuing each other or whatever. Okay. I said from the beginning, like, nah, this is not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And lo and behold, okay, now she got this new dude she's supposed to be talking to, and yeah, it's not giving God fearing man. It's not giving he gonna take her serious, is what I'll say. Okay. You said I bet she's reaching out to Blue. I think she is too. You said homeless with bills. That's new. I am screaming. Nah, because for real, what?
Good, bro.
Yeah. I am so weak, because for real, okay? Child, a mess. Hey, Brown Eyes. You said she's completely shot. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure is. Yeah, Blue not even on the birth certificate. How the F? You know what? Never mind. Exactly. Talking about some Crashean Porter. Girl. Okay. A joke. This girl's obsessed. She's never, I'm sorry. This girl's never letting this man go. And people wanted to talk about what Jason Lee has said about that, but I mean, it's raining to be true at this point. Okay. This girl just cannot let go. It's crazy. It's crazy. He said she tried it with That's My Son's Name. Right. Like, girl, you really thought we was finna just Your fans might eat that up, but chill. Do I look like Boo Boo the Fool? Okay. Girl, please. She looks like a psycho. When you pause the video, she rambles, can't get a complete sentence. Yeah, Blue gets out and bleed the F out her. Give us all the tea, right? I really hope he do. I really hope he do. And she just tells her business all day long, then acts like everyone else is tripping and everyone else is the problem. Psychotic, exactly. Talking about mind your business. But you all over the internet with it, recording everything live, Snapchat. Okay, girl, a mess. You said she's the mascot for Crash Dummy. No, for real. For real. You said, girl, nobody was talking about you. You, Krishan Senior, brung up Blue, Jaden, and Carlos in your interview, so they responded exactly. Sure did. Sure did. Child, a mess. You said all her irrational behavior all over the place is her bipolar and on cocaine is a receipt for disaster. These lives are cringe. Right. Yeah, it's hard to watch. I lose brain cells watching that. No, for real. Child just be all over the place. She be trying to make it make sense, but don't. Okay. Exactly. Junior got his own page. Hello? Make it make sense.
Good, bro.
Yeah.
Talking about that's my son's name. Girl. Insane. Insane. And she tried it. She definitely tried it though. You said my brain cells are killing me. Oh, for real. Let's see. You said it's always about Blue. How did we get here? Exactly. I said, here we go again. Child, she just can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. You know, she pays bills again. She trying to get Blue back. That's what it's giving. That is what it's giving. Okay. For real. And she literally brung up in that interview, brung them up in that interview. She need Blue for clout. Blue don't need her. That's why she put the last name in her bio. Exactly. Hello? That part. You said she paid her own bills, huh? Was James paid then? Exactly. Did you pay that man his money? Okay. Just give him his money.
Thank you, boo boo, thank you. And I got my money, boo boo. She was all on Facebook talking about I'm about to get this money. No, you're not.
Okay. Child, a mess. Let's not forget them other two. All three of them, suing her. A mess. Yeah, her music is free. Nobody is buying her music. No, for real. For real. You said she's scared because they wouldn't take her serious, and that's why she wanted young boy fit, right? Child. And she turned that wig to the side. Now she turned the wig to the side. I'm weak.
Good, bro.
Yeah.
Wig to the side is crazy. For real, it looks a mess. I'm just genuinely confused. You know, like why hasn't this girl gotten her hair done? What is going on? Is we giving all our checks to Blueface again? Every dime? Girl, take a little $100, $200, $300 out and get that hair done. Okay. You say, got this, got that, but playing devil games, she going straight to hell. Exactly. You can't straddle the fence, okay? Like for real, you can't. And that's exactly what she's doing. Okay, you can't do both. You said definition of slow, that part. Yeah, the lights ain't on upstairs. Yeah, it needs to be addressed because she wants the cloud attention 304. Exactly. Exactly. And she reminds me of a movie called Single White Female. You know what? It sounds familiar. Single white female. You are not into it because nobody is inviting you anywhere. Right, Coles Bar. Hello? They can't. You can't take that girl nowhere. She don't know how to act. She couldn't go nowhere with me. Baby. For real. She is a mental case. Absolutely is. Hold on 1 second. You said she's cap. Oh yeah, all the time. It's a lie all the time. That Blueface Krishan knew is no more. Yeah, prison changes, man. Blueface ain't thinking about Krishan. I sure hope not. Cause sir, how many more red flags do you need? Okay. For real. You said, is she in a classroom where the penthouse? Exactly. Like, for real. We would have been seen that penthouse. She would have gave us a little tour. Okay. Just like she did with that little house she was renting. Okay. She gave us she didn't give us a full tour, but I mean she showed us putting the key in the door and showed us a little something, the kitchen and stuff like that. Okay. So girl, what is you lying for? Okay. Amazed. Yeah, I think she thought because he wanted a relationship again, and that's why she was popping it to Carlissa. Probably asked him to delete his kids and unfollow his hoes. And he told her no. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Anytime. Like I told y'all, it don't take much. When it come to Blueface, it don't take much. He could call her right now, tell her everything she want to hear, and she back. She gonna be on. She gonna change. She already done changed the last name. Man, she probably gonna post. She gonna put some posts up, some throwbacks, or, you know, free my husband, all kind of stuff, child. Hey, Miss Lady. He said that thing still wants Blueface after all the men she slept with. Child, that part. She does. She does. And I think I remember saying on one of the shows, it might have been this week, I was saying like she could try like to replace Blueface, you know, even though he's a sleaze bag and a douchebag at times. Um he's still like, there's only one Blueface, you know what I'm saying? So it's like she could sit here and try to, you know, go with this dude, go with that dude, whatever. But I feel like she always gonna spin the block. Just like the 99 other females that's doing the same thing with this man, okay? Some of them have been doing it for decades at this point. All right, so ciao, a mess. A mess. You said it. Krishan, she knows Blueface is getting out. Blueface pro officer will not let Krishan be around Blueface. Yeah. Oh yeah, when he get out, it's gonna get even worse. She gonna be on the internet trying to prove to his other hoes, oh, I'm we still together or some shit. Okay. We'll fight for a man, but not for her baby. Like, make it make sense. That's why she mentioned that Thundercat, right? Yes, I was thinking that too. Because remember when she was in the hospital, she was like, "Oh, I'm still hairy, girl." Okay, not you trying to sit here and convince Blueface that you celibate for real. Okay, which in my opinion, I don't believe she is. Okay, for real. I think she named her son after just for that reason. Probably did after her. That's a good point, Holy, for real. You know, is anything that pertains, at some point they have the same name, so he would still say her name in a way. Child, that's crazy. I never thought of it like that. That's crazy. Um, her being this fast is not a good look, but she doesn't comprehend that. Yeah, I love this for you. I love this for you, Rock. I'm so weak. Not for real. Not hashtag superstar.
Good, bro.
I am screaming. Amaze. And you said, could she get a $20 wig at this point? Something, child. A 27-piece something. He said someone on Circus of Blues page made a page called Crashean's wig. I just imagine she doesn't even try to comb it. Just woke up and go, exactly. Throw a headband on it and go, child. Amazed. Crashean, she got her brother Mookie 60 years in prison. Her family's mad at her. Her brother Mookie, he didn't want Crashean at his son's birthday party. Really? I figure much. It's like, I do remember like right before he got locked up, they wasn't on the best of terms. Okay. So I was kind of like, I wonder if Mookie approved of this. It's crazy. Remember the beach house? Oh yeah. Yep, and the island. Child. Just be lying. Lying. You say y'all ain't not paying the bills. Child at all. Krishan's sister Chastity has been going in. Yes, yes. I'm gonna check that out. If we have time towards the end, maybe we'll get into some of it. If not, we'll just get into it tomorrow. But hold on 1 second. Yeah. If anything, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Now you say Yahweh Blue not going her way. Krishan Shake and Go wig collection. Oh my god. Shake and Go. Shake and Go is crazy. You know what?
Good, bro.
I am so weak. I am screaming because, child, not the Shake and Go. Y'all play too. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was hilarious. Whew. Oh my god. But yeah, y'all. Okay. So that was her recent rant, Snapchat rant. Okay. Now, as I said, her and Carlissa, okay, were kind of going back and forth a little bit online. So let me show y'all that real quick. Hold on 1 second. So let me show y'all this first. Because I guess she was in Fusan's comments, right? 1 second. which is the dude that be like block, like he be talking about baddies and stuff like that. Okay. Shout out to Circus of Blues. All right. So it says Crashean with a message to Titan after he followed Carlissa on IG. Okay, damn. Now he following Carlissa. Oh, he followed, and it says Crashean sends a warning to her ex Titan after he followed and unfollowed Carlissa yesterday. Okay. So this is what she commented. She's responding to Fusan. Okay. I think that's how you say it. So it says it's him watching, knowing he can pick where this she end at. We can get active 100, or he could keep that shit P. I don't know why people keep playing with me like I won't. Yeah, child. Okay, yet another threat. That is a threat. Okay. What does yeah mean? Did you mean Yahweh? Okay. Child amaze. So I guess she's basically trying to silence this dude. Okay. She don't want him, you know. All he did was follow Carlissa and this girl went in a frenzy. Okay. Crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Now that is kind of interesting how he followed Carlissa. I really wonder what the purpose of that was. Okay. Okay. Child. A mess. A mess. It says, can she ever grow up? She did the whole people keep playing with me like I won't, yeah, and it made her go viral. She wasn't holy or a mother back then. To do this at 25 is just giving desperation at this point. She doesn't have anything going on for real. Manifestation of clout is tired of her ass. And what is she going to do? Put a baby on his name and tear his career and family apart? So yeah, this don't look too good on her end. Starting to sound like blue, and that's not a good thing. And why she stay threatening people, then wonder why life beating her ass. And she pretty much saying if he keeps it up, she will shut him up the way she did Ronnie, child. And oop. Yes, justice for Quran, absolutely. And she literally used that little boy and played with him for clout and then jumps in another man's face. And she acting like he wrong for having feelings. This girl crazy. Right. Exactly. Like at this point, he don't owe you nothing. Okay. It's how you spill it all. What's a day in the life of Junior look like? Child. Right. The girl leave that boy alone. He in school and playing sports. The same stuff you cried you wanted to do but couldn't. Child. Damn. And oop. Yep, still threatening people. Right, where is her PO? She doing a lot of traveling, a lot of threatening, and barely working. Well, I know some people that need her kind of PO. I'm weak. Nah, for real though. For real. Great. Now she wants to unalive him too, child. Somebody said, "Where is Jesus in all this?" And somebody said, "Figgy, she ruined every man's life she has been with. Blue is in jail because she decided to hit a fan. And Ronnie is deceased. But even before that, Ronnie ruined his life and took a case for her, right?" Child, that part. She gonna come in like a wrecking ball every time. Okay. Wrecking she. But yeah, y'all. So that was her response to Fusan saying something. Okay. A mess. Mm-mm-mm. Hold on 1 second. Oops. Oh, y'all. Why does it keep doing that? Okay. Superstar. Oh my god, I love that movie when I was little. That was my movie. That's so funny. Yes, like the video, okay? Please and thank you. Let's get these likes up, please. He said, I'm pretty sure she has something to do with Ronnie's demise. I feel it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think so too. I think so too. You follow Carlissa to make Crashawn mad? Yeah, probably did. Cause he know how much that girl like truly hates that lady. Okay. And she must be off probation because she said leaving Oklahoma. Okay, listen, I really don't feel sorry for her. After Christine wished unaliving on her, she could have never. Uh, she should have never addressed that crust bucket again. Yeah, no, for real. I would have paid her dust. I would have paid her dust after that, because that's just crazy. It had just occurred to me maybe she changed the name to get at Figgy because he followed Carlissa, little kid. Mm, yeah, it could be that too, but I don't know. I think she truly is trying to spin the block. She trying to spin that block, hit that donut real quick. Okay. Child, a mess. Okay. Now there is that. I did want to show y'all what Carlissa had to say. Okay. Child, look at this, y'all. I love how we just being here being nosy. Oh, it's like the eye emoji. Just looking. Just being nosy. Okay. But shout out to Circus of Blues. It says Crashawn responds to Carlissa and confirms that her and Blue are locking back in. Okay. So this is what Carlissa said. She said, just know to get back over here, you're going to have to apologize, be respectful, and respectful that I am not and will always that I am and will always be his mother, regardless if you like it or not. We are all a family and we love each other. Period. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Crazy. Okay. Now, Crashawn responded with this. Okay. She said, y'all know how she finna get when me and Face lock in. It's literally F everyone. Let's get to what actually is real. Shut the F up for real. Stay in your place. Watch your mouth. That's all I'ma say, bitch. I don't gotta kiss your ass. You should be scared, to be honest. You should be scared. Child, I know what I want and it's already mine. Calm down. Go work on yourself. That's what I'm doing, child. The audacity. Okay. That's crazy. So she's basically low key trying to say that her and Blueface gonna lock in again. So clearly this girl is still very much obsessed with this dude. Okay, which can we say we're surprised? All right. I'm telling y'all, I don't think she's ever gonna let him go. And she's not gonna stop until she has him to herself, and it's never gonna happen. So therefore, the circus will go on and on. It's the circus is infinite. Okay, for real, for real. Crazy work out here, shoving your tongue down. Figgy's throat and all that. Okay. And you still got Blueface on the mind. And I knew when I seen that interview, anytime Blueface was brought up, she's smiling. You could tell she was thinking back. She was probably having them like flashbacks of Blueface stirring up the macaroni. Okay. Something. Child, a mess. A mess. Okay. And that's very disrespectful to talk to somebody mama like that. Like, what? I wish somebody was talk to my mama like that. Oh no. We ain't talking to my mama, okay? Absolutely not. I would not be putting She got her nerve. Talking about go work on yourself. Okay. I know you was not trying to tell somebody to work on themselves. You need to be working on yourself and working on getting your son to the doctor. Okay. Clock that. What the F has gotten into her? This was extreme. Exactly. Okay. If Blue allows this BS, he is a weak little boy. She sounds like she's threatening her. Blue better stand up and shut her up. She was threatening her. Talking about you should be scared. Okay. This is like what, the third, fourth threat, maybe more than that she has made since being out of jail, which was one of her stipulations on her probation. Okay. Child. Like for real, I'm where is her PO? Okay. Hello? Is anybody there? Okay. It's crazy. I just know Jay somewhere laughing, living her life with her babies and making her money. So she decided to threaten Figgy and the mama today. I swear the only person winning is Jaden. Exactly. Exactly. As a woman, you shouldn't even want a man to disrespect his mother because how a man treats his mom is exactly how he will treat you. Hello? Okay. And this is why they would never ever work like she think. It will forever be a toxic mess. Yep, she believes she's the most important person in that man's life. In her head, she not only above his own mom, but also above his kids and first mother of his child, and wants him to want nothing to little to do with them all. Man, clock it. And she also has a very big God complex. She always thinks she bigger than the program. She do. She don't gotta apologize to no one. It's everyone's fault but hers. Can never take accountability for nothing at all. Blue gives her an inch. She takes several miles. I'm sorry. Exactly. Hello? Hello. Clock it. Okay. That was Straight Facts. Their name's Straight Facts Media. It says someone tagged the church. The demon is out again. Exorcist needed. No. Like, really, though. Okay. Evil forces at play here. It's clear. And it has been clear for a while now. And Blueface gonna get out and dog her out like he been doing. Cause she'll never learn. Hello? And is. Okay. A mess. Krishan, your only focus needs to be your newborn toddler. Ooh, not the newborn toddler. Almost 2 and can't do absolutely anything but chew on his pair hands and claw on your face. Ooh. Ouch. Your Blue is coming home soon and she's crashing out. Exactly. Okay. You know. The fact she talking to someone's mom like this is insane. Exactly. God don't bless no mess. Hello. Just disrespectful for real. Okay. And then she just say she was scared of Blue? Exactly. And only answers his calls because she fears for her life. So what now that she left Figgy for Block and Block don't oh, I think she meant Glock. And Glock don't want her. She's running back to Blue. She has no motion without him and she knows it. Exactly. Exactly. It says this 304 forgotten Blue's ability in overly disrespecting her after almost 2 years of jail talk. He never treated her like it was some me and you type of energy. He didn't even claim her half of the time. What the F is she talking about? Exactly. Hello? It says her attitude is divide and conquer. She's been trying to turn him against Jaden and her kids for the longest. She's not a woman of God. She's a demon in the flesh. Facts. Thanks. Damn, they clocking her. They is definitely clocking her in the comments. Her post just confirmed that she didn't write that well put together statement in March. Jada, she should have used Chat GPT. I'm so weak. Right. Oop, somebody text all her pastors and people's around her church family, her brothers and sisters in Christ. Okay. He said, I'm sorry to bother you, but this is who represents you. This woman needs your psychiatric evaluation and regroup. This is not a good look professionally, and she is making a mockery of her godly demeanor. This is not a respectable woman of God. She respects nobody's boundaries or elders. She engages in premarital affairs and tarnishing her reputation. Y'all helped her rebrand, quote unquote. Please put her on meds, PR, something, please. I'm so weak. That's crazy. They tagging the pastor's child. They tied. They said, truth is I'm tired. Okay. Oh, mess, y'all. So yeah, this is Crashean, okay? This is what Crashean had to say, the gospel artist, okay? The holier than thou devout Christian. All right, calling people out of their names, threatening them. Okay. It's a mess. A mess, y'all. Okay. It's like she just be proving us right every time. Okay. Y'all swear she was so changed and so, oh my gosh, she's getting it together. She's just, she's healing. She's anointed. Okay. She's anointed. Ciao. A mess. Hold on 1 second. You said, Carlos, I really don't feel sorry for it after Christine wished unaliving on her. Oh, I read that one. Hold on 1 second. You said F everyone, she mean them kids. Ciao. Yup. Yup, Junior included. You know she gon' it's never about Junior, okay? It's always been about Blueface. And God forbid if Blueface was to be back in this girl's face, you already know Junior is not even, he's not even gonna be thought of for real. Like she's just all about Blueface. It's all about Blueface. You said Carlos look like a Power Ranger. Not the Power Ranger. You said, did you see her in church with Junior? Wasn't even walking. Yeah, he not walking. Yep. Still being held. They can't let that baby go. The Blueface is gonna dog walk her if he gets bad at yeah. If he gets involved with her. Exactly. After the way she just embarrassed him, she should be scared, right? Right, Natasha. For real. She's talking all this BS with another ninja's name on your nails. Where they do that at? Hello? And she did the same thing with K Swab, had him all over, every 10 of her fingers, okay? K Swab, K Swab, K Swab. But in the car, talking about, oh, if he dropped everything and I would go back to him. But like, girl, don't you didn't you move on? Like, I'm confused. Okay. Like, what is wrong with this girl for real? You said how you get baptized twice and still sin? No, for real. Okay. How that work? Okay. Blue don't even talk about Krishan mom. She shouldn't be talking about nobody the way she be out there being thirsty. Exactly. Exactly. The circus, or at least her role, will end when she loses her looks. The only reason she gets attention is because she's still cute, but you can already see her looks changing. Yep. I mean, that's true. I see what you're saying. Well, yeah, she's trying to get at Blue. Man, everyone say Blue gonna expose her, but if is he really? If he go back to that, right? You know, I don't even like. Even if he wasn't to expose her, I wouldn't. Like I mean, we would love to get the tea, but it's like honestly, I just want him to like not even like just pay this girl dust, not even give her the time of day, unless it pertains to your alleged child, okay? Because at this point, it's we don't know, we don't know who the father is. Like Blueface said, it could be anybody's baby, okay? But if it was his child, okay, then you know co-parent the best you can. But other than that, I wouldn't want no dealings with that girl. Hell no. Hell no. Not finna happen. So now Blue come out and say her mom looked like James Brown. He would be wrong. James Brown is crazy.
Good, bro.
Yeah.
You are funny as hell. Oh, not James Brown. Yeah, newborn toddler. Sad. Absolutely sad. You said Glock took a whiff of that wig and said not today. Child, a mess. He said, I'm loving that they tagged the pastors. Yeah, that's what she gets playing with the church. She needs to be exposed. Exactly, Natty. I'm here for it because yeah. Like, so is this what we doing? This what we condoning? Okay. Like, I thought it was only God's way. You talking about Yahweh? It's only one way, and it's God's way, but you're not following God's way clearly, because God would never. God, okay, our Father whom art in heaven, would never. Okay, absolutely not. I can't even call her pastor either. And don't the pastor want them together? Child. Yeah, Glock probably smelled Krishan was like, I'm cool on this crusty bitch. Child, right. That's crazy. Literally got this man she don't even know on her nails. I'm flabbergasted. What is going on here? Krishan, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Exactly. Okay. A mess. A hot mess. But yeah, y'all. Let me there was another little thing I wanted to show y'all. Where is it at? Yeah, let me show y'all Carlos's live real quick. I don't think it's that long. I'll tap in real quick. Okay. So shout out to and some more. Okay, it says Carlissa said after 24 hours she got something to say. Okay. Let's get into it, y'all.
What I do want to say is I don't really care about. I don't really care that y'all jumping on here talking about my son need to get online and He need to speak up for me. He need to tell people don't disrespect me. He don't need to do none of that shit. The only thing I need my child to do, I don't need my kids to fight my battles. I don't want them to fight my battles. Only thing I want my kids to do is fight my battles by doing better, being better, not making the same mistakes over and over and over again. A mother don't need for her child to take up for her with words or with pain or with punishment or making her look bad. I don't want him to make Crashean look bad. That's his baby's mom. I don't want him to get on here and have to go back and forth because, I open my mouth. I want him to show y'all by doing better. That means more to me than. What I do want to say is This other thing where y'all saying like, oh, woe is Jaden. There's no woe is Jaden. There's no woe is Jaden. Jaden said she was done. She said she been done. She took somebody to the premiere. Her and John did not leave Jaden without $1. He took care of her the whole time he was gone. If her ends started to run out, he made sure some more ends came from somewhere. He did what he was supposed to do as a man that give a fuck about you and a man that care about your kids. He took care. He made sure her kids ain't never went without no bed, no bedroom, no TV in their room. They didn't always had their own room. They didn't always had their own space. He doing what he have to do as a man for her and for her kids. Now, what they decide to do once they heal from all that they've been through, John has never lied to Jaden, not ever. He has never lied to the internet. You have never heard John get on this internet and tell anybody publicly. This other thing where y'all saying like,
damn, she said on bed, on TV, on room, and okay.
He over there with another woman. He got other friends. He moving how he moving, and you be like, he did me dirty. Bitch, you lying. You lying. You wanted that man to pee on you. You told that man to pee on you. Hell, you paid for that man to pee on you. You can't sit up here now and say you didn't want the motherfucker to pee on you. You told him to pee on you. Now, I don't know what y'all mama's been telling y'all about these men, but y'all ain't gonna get y'all no husband. Keep on sitting around here talking about my baby daddy. He wasn't right to me. Your baby daddy wasn't right to you on the first date, the second date, or the third date.
Clock it, okay? Now I'm with her when she right, okay? I'm with her when she right. You came in, you was messing around with him, and he was in a whole relationship. Even though, Blueface is just as wrong for that. Okay, but I mean, Blueface has always been Blueface, and he has not, tried to hide that. Okay, he is proud street meat. Okay, and she knew that from the get go. Like he said, you already knew what time it was when you signed up. Okay.
You didn't ask to be married. You went in there and you opened your legs. You ain't asked for no protection. You ain't take no birth control. You knew that motherfucker hadn't told God that he wanted to be with you. Y'all need to stop playing with y'all self. I tell my daughter the same thing I tell my sons. If that motherfucker didn't tell you he wanted to be your husband, he shouldn't have been your baby daddy. Now, he over there with another woman. He got other friends. He moving high. So, Miss New Booty, we ain't taking no excuses from you if you pop up with a baby 9 months from now and talking about it's his fault. No, ma'am. His mama told you, and everybody in here told you. We telling her, right? We telling Miss New Booty, you will be a concubine, and your child will not be a descendant. It will be a bastard, okay? So I don't want nobody else in here acting like they don't know. I told Jaden since she was a kid, find you a lawyer, a doctor, somebody that's ready, somebody that's mature. But if you decide to stay here, we will not be no victim because his mammy, told you how him and his daddy roll. Okay, that's how they roll over there in the Book of Jonathan. Okay. The Book of Jonathan is very immature. He's very not ready. He's not ready to settle down. He don't like one woman yet. Maybe he will one day, hopefully soon. But that ain't Jonathan. So Miss New Booty, we ain't taking no excuses.
Miss New Booty is crazy. I found you, Miss New Booty. I don't need you, but you need me looking ass, okay? um, but yeah, so that's what Carlissa had to say. Um, which I mean, she definitely was clocking it. She's definitely clocking it. Okay. Well, that's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. She even threw a little bit of shade. All right. Which she ate that. I'm not gonna lie. She did. Because make it make sense. She's constantly been on this internet talking about, oh, I'm rich, I got all this money, da da da. You get this house, okay, okay, you get a house and don't even make not a now room for your son, a nursery or something. That's crazy. Okay, that's crazy. And even if you like didn't even have a lot of bedrooms, like say you was in like a one bedroom or something, like you could have put a little corner together, like with a cribs, decorations. I mean something. Okay. Just crazy. It's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. But let's get in the comments real quick. Let's see what people are saying. It says, and he's gonna always take care of Jaden. See, Crashean, that's the difference between the two of you. He drains you and he pours into Jaden. Her kids will always have, um, her kids will always have, and you're couch to couch with yours and paying Blue's bills. He doesn't care if you starve in the streets of More. That's a fact, and it's given what it's given. Paying someone's bills while they making sure the love of their life is never without is not a flex. Girl, you so done. Ciao. And we knew he was still holding down Jaden and his son and daughter. Them three are always gonna come first. Good job, Blue. Take care of your family. And so Jaden moved on. Stop speaking on her. Yeah, she ain't have to say all that. I feel like she lied about him calling her. Yeah, I low key think so too. If Javon and Journey are spoiled with love and resources, they're being raised in stable, beautiful homes and fed whatever they are craving that day. They are beyond good. Exactly. It says, yep, that is the one thing you can respect Blue for. He never told no lie. Exactly. He is who he is. You either accept her, I think she meant him, accept him or keep it moving. Know your role when it comes to him. Exactly. Okay. Hello? You know? But see, Krishan tried to come in and try to change him, trying to mold him into this perfect, like, one woman man, and it's just not him. You can't force nobody to change. You can't force nobody to just want only you. If they only wanted you, they would only have you, and that's just, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he like his different flavors. He like having a little bit of variety. Okay, so hey, like he said, either get with the program or bounce. Pretty much. Okay, he literally said that. Because she probably always getting mad. Remember, he said that on Zeus Network in one of them episodes of that little show they did. Um, when they was riding in the car. So it's just like, you know, either you're gonna be okay with being just one of many hoes on my roster, or you could go find you you know, a Prince Charming, because that ain't gonna be me. All right. A mess. It says she had me right up until she said that Rap 304 is his BM. Not Carlissa Jr., not Blues, nor is he your G baby. Enough is enough, Carlissa. Ciao. Yeah, I don't like her. She right. He gonna always be there for Jaden. Exactly. Yeah. So all of his kids always have their own room and own TV in their room. So that means, right. Know what that means. And she is really starting to get on my nerves now. He says, so Blueface can have 10 kids, but he's only going to take care of Jaden kids. Exactly why good won't come to him. Okay. Chill. Then it says, Carlissa needs to stop speaking on Jaden. Chill. Talk about the other weirdos that want your son. Your relationship should strictly be grandmother, grandkids type. That's it, nothing else. Leave Jaden the F alone. Yeah. Yeah, she ain't have to spill her tea like that. Like, you know, child, a mess. But Jaden needs to stop telling her everything too, you know? And she could have told her. She had to have told her. So it's like if I was Jaden, I would be more mindful of what I tell this lady, because you know Carlissa can't hold water, okay? She gonna tell it. She gonna tell it, okay? But yeah, y'all, so there is that. Let me check what y'all saying in the comments real quick. 1 second. Here. Okay. Let's see. He said, I agree. The best revenge for Blueface would be to pay her dust. Exactly. Leave her with the backpack, please, the deep voice she came in with. Hello? Facts. Okay. Sometimes you got to do that. Like with some people, like, you know, you just got to go cold turkey on them. And just go, like, in this instance, ghosting is okay with me. Okay. You know, and then do what you need to do to handle that whole paternity situation. I would go to court, get a little DNA test done if you felt like the first one wasn't valid. You know what I'm saying? Handle that. And then whatever the test says, go from there. You know, if that is your kid, you know, do what you need to do as a father. But if it's not, I would cut all ties. Absolutely. Absolutely. He said they need to feed Krishan with a long handle spoon, child. You said Krishan worried about Blue. Did she need to focus on Junior? Exactly, she do. Hello? Like, when is that gonna happen? Okay. And then, you know, I hate to say this, but I mean, I fear it'll never happen at this point. Okay. It's sad. Hey, Joni. Yeah, I thought Superstar was funny too. Yes, I love that movie. I love that movie. You're worried about a man when your son can't even not crip or blood walk is crazy. Insane. Insane. Okay. Let alone crawl. Okay. I would hope the baby's at least eating solids by now, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. But I could be wrong, but I mean, we haven't really seen him eat solids. Okay. Anytime we see this baby, he got a bottle. You said Krishan don't have a pot to piss in and a back door to throw it out of. Yep. And do not. You said when Jaden get a man for real, I think we're gonna really witness Blue crash out. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, he not gonna like that. And then she didn't even specify if it was a dude or a female, that because you know she go both ways. That she had brought to the premiere either, you know. So I hope to God it was a dude. If I'm being honest, for real. Get your lick bag. Get your lick bag. He said, "Big, you knew what time it was when you clocked in." He sure did. He sure did. Hey, it's Key. He said, "Not Jaden with the BS, but quietly." Yeah, yeah, that part. That part. Yes, please like the video, okay? Oh yeah, he gonna definitely lose his mind. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. All right. So yeah, y'all, there is that. Now let me show y'all a couple other things here. 1 second. Now, since Crashean had went and made her little comment to Carlissa, calling her out her name, being mad, disrespectful. Okay. She did try to hit her fans with a, no pun intended, apology. Okay. So let me show y'all that real quick. So, 1 second, y'all. All right. Let me share my screen. Okay. So shout out to Captain for likes. All right. She said Krishan Rock's wig apologizes to her cult, aka supporters, for her antics. Okay. So it says this is what she posted on her Snapchat, y'all. Okay, look at the wig. Just dusty, musty, crusty. Okay. Fried. Ciao, Ames. Ames. And it says, that's my last time explaining. Y'all know what's going on, and I apologize to my supporters. I'm a human, and seeing so much negativity just be really getting the best of sometimes. I'll be better, I promise. Ciao. Okay. And we heard it all before. Ciao.
You know what? I'm trying to stay positive, but this bitch is getting on my nerve.
Ciao, Ames. Okay, so that's what she had to say to her fans. Okay. It's a lot more you could be apologizing for, okay? Especially to your fans that you constantly lie to, okay? But let's see what people are saying in the comments. It says she's everywhere but her penthouse. I just want to know where that nice view at. Hello? Okay, I swear she wearing that wig to get under people's skin cuz ain't no way. Right. Yeah, she always saying this her last time speaking on anything, then do it at the same time. Exactly. She do. Somebody said they so slow, they be thinking she changed and holy. Right. Right. The wig hanging on by a thread. I'm surprised it has energy to apologize. It is tired. I'm so weak. Exhausted, honey. Ah. And he says, I didn't even think the word apologize would ever be used by her. Crazy how she's apologizing to her fans for acting out of character when this is actually her character all the time. Hello? Okay. And she been saying this her last time explaining, but jump online to explain and show exactly all the time. I feel like her head is like Summer's head when Scotty took that pink bob hair off her head. It's her last name than the baby's name, but y'all both legally Malone. It says not the wig apologizing for her antics. It says, "Girl, where the heck is your son? You've been a musty dust bucket. We're not surprised." Says the 304 isn't sorry for Ish. Come on now. Yep. Nothing. No remorse. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. think this is just a quick like cleanup of the image that she clearly can't maintain. Okay. Like, you can't even keep up with the image that you're trying to portray. Okay. A mess. A mess. But let me check the comments real quick. Yeah, that's true. Can't crash out too hard. He's on probation. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Blueface can go back to jail playing with Jaden. Right. Child, a mess. But yeah, y'all. So there's her little apology. She called herself giving her fans. Okay. Now, let me show y'all this as well. Oop, hold on 1 second, y'all. Oops. Wait a minute. Okay. So now, this Glock character, okay, he been posting stuff. Let me show y'all real quick. Okay. So shout out to Captain for Likes once again. It says Glock to the Crashean backlash. Okay. So this is his response. She said, I'm just here. So this is the first post right here. Did I make it full screen? Okay, cool. This is the first post right here with her nails. Hold on 1 second. Let me unmute it. With her nails, you know, she got his name, quote unquote, tatted, in her words, on her nails. Okay. Ciao. And then it says, dating is dating. I ain't giving no coochie up. That's on crit. Okay. Girl. Not on crit. This girl is a cornball. Okay. On crip is crazy. Ciao.
You're a dummy, bitch.
Y'all just relax on me. I ain't did nothing to y'all. I hurt nobody's feelings. You saying? I'm just here.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay. Ciao. He talking about he just here. Okay. But yeah, this is yet another, let me zoom in a little bit, post that she posted on her Snapchat. Oh, y'all. I'm trying to zoom in, but my mouse won't let me. There we go. So she said, dating is dating. I ain't giving no coochie up. That's on crib. Okay, so that's I don't know, y'all. That kind of tells me, okay. I mean, it's giving she's really trying to like wait for Blueface to get out. Okay. To finally shave her Chewbacca. All right. Miss. Like, what is going on? Talking about some on crib. Girl. Oh, Lord. I can't with this girl. I cannot. A mess. Mm-mm-mm.
Ah, the ghetto! The ghetto.
If any motherfucker ever needed to sit they stupid ass down, you that bitch. You that bitch.
Child. Okay. A mess. But yeah, he pretty much said, I'm just here. Y'all need to chill. Talking about relax. Okay. And so basically, it ain't that serious. All right. I mean, they did just meet, but still, like, you know, it'd be her. Weirdo putting his name on her nails. Okay. Just it's crazy. Crazy work. But you could tell he's not even like taking it serious. I told you, ain't nobody gonna take this girl serious. First of all, you got a whole dude on the side of your face. Okay. Like if a dude came to me, I don't care what he like, if he cute or not, like, and you got a female tatted on your face of all places, and then you don't have no plans in like covering it up, or you don't put no makeup over it, nothing. Like, I'm good. I'm cool. Okay. A mess. I mean, I don't know though. This generation a little different. A little different. Let's see. She better be careful with this one. He seems like he'll expose some things. Right. Oh yeah. So, oh, see, now he's perfect for her. This her speed. If Duke gonna respond to Fishon saying on crib like he came for Jaden with his Mr. Sassy Pants self. Oh yeah, right. What's the name? What's that boy name? D-Loke? I think his name is D-Loke. Child, right. That part. And not him mimicking her. Yeah, I knew he was hood, but this about to get good. About to make my noodles. You need anything, cousins? He went from 500 followers to over 13K. He's enjoying all this attention, right? Right. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. It's not that deep. I ain't hurt that girl feelings. Right. Pretty much is what he said. Okay. Can someone explain what he said at the end? He says, like, that segment on Grape Tea News. In school, we all knew who the special ed people was. So when they got to tripping, we do okay. They're just special ed. But when school let out, they released all of them to walk amongst us. And when we see ish like this, it may just be one of them. I'm weak. He said, our children of the future are doomed, and social media making nobody's like Hushan and anyone who deals with her social media famous. Exactly. Exactly. Shout out to Great T. Great T News. He just so happy to join a circus. And since when she a crib? Hello? Okay. A mess. A mess. Okay. This girl is a weirdo. This girl's a weirdo. Hold on, let me check the comments real quick. You said the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. Right. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. So one did the genetics overlapping Ronnie third generation with Blueface 2 generations, and it reveals that it's Ronnie's baby. Oh. You said someone did a genetics overlapping Ronnie third generation with Blueface 2 generations, and it reveals that it's Ronnie's baby. Interesting. Interesting. Is it on YouTube? Where do you see that at? Is it trying to send a message to Blueface? Exactly. Exactly. You said, but the dude on her nails is a blood. Oh wow. Wow. And she sure do know how to pick them, huh? Oh yeah, I'm holy and sanctified, but let me get a gangbanger. Let me go try to be a wife to a gang banging like loser. Okay. You're trying to take care of Junior and sit down. Exactly. Exactly. How you gonna be effing with a blood but saying on crib? Wow. See, I didn't know he was a gangbanger too. Oh yeah, be playing both. Informant ass, right? Yeah, that's crazy work right there. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. You said the genetic thing was done by AI. Oh, and that was on Grape Tea this morning in case you wanted to know or see it. Oh, okay. Thank you, love. I'm gonna probably check that out. Excuse me, y'all. You say yeah, Krishan has black hair, Blue has black hair. Where the F did the Sandy Brown come from? Right, right. Yeah, that's a good point. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, y'all. Okay. So I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. Um, 1 second. Let me show y'all this. Hold on 1 second. Okay, there we go. All right. So shout out to Kappa for likes. It says Krishan Jr. seen on video during his mother crashing out over peen and clout again. Okay. So there's little Junior in the back seat. Okay. Ciao. Mm-mm-mm. Um, some people were saying that's not him, but that looked like Junior to me. Okay. Baby hair not combed. What happened to his hair? Because it looked different in the little video she posted. Okay. It just looks more. Hold on, let me zoom in. I don't know if it's the lighting or. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, poor Junior. He looks pretty pale. Okay. And he's definitely still not holding his bottle. All right. That's crazy. Poor baby. Like, this is sad. She not even worried about him. Like, she's just worried about Blueface, Blueface, Blueface. Okay. Boys, 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 boys. Like, so a mess. Like, you don't even need to be dating, you know? Like, if I was her, I would not be, it's okay to take a little break. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta have, like, you don't have to have a man all the time. But some people are like that. They have to have a man. They can't be by themselves. Like, they have to have somebody, you know? Like, child. But in this instance, it's like, girl, you need to get yourself together before you worry about a relationship. Okay. You should be worried about that baby. The same energy you putting into these little rants about dudes. Okay. You need to be putting into that baby, period. Period. Anytime, like lately, since she's been going live, you don't really hear much about the baby. You don't. She don't talk about him. Don't talk about him. Meanwhile, it's celebrity moms out here. Like every other video is them with their babies. or them talking about their babies, or a mommy vlog or something like that. You know what I'm saying? She don't do none of that. So that's insane to me, and I feel so bad for Junior. I really do. Like this is pathetic. Seriously, it's bigger fish to fry, ma'am. Okay, for real. He said, "Where the people at that talk about Journey's beautiful hair? Because the way I see it, Junior's hair is, hold on 1 second, is falling out and dry. He is malnourished. Yeah, poor baby. Yeah, he's not holding the cup. Yeah, he's not. He's not." He said, "And it's disgusting. And it's disgusting the way she's talking around that kid. Yes, she's changed. It's so godly now. Yeah, that's crazy. Mm-mm-mm." He said she's gonna stay that way. She's a serpent. She came to steal, unalive and destroy. Reality is gonna slap her in her face soon. I thought it would have when she saw what she done to her kid, but the humbling and shame is coming. That's why she throwing out all these narratives, trying to line Ish up. Right. Junior is always so pale. He probably gets no protein, just milk, milk, milk. Right. Right. Don't look nothing like Junior. I thought it was another kid. See, a lot of people didn't think that was Junior, but if you look closely, that's definitely baby Junior. Okay, that is definitely Junior. Um, he says the bottle is clearly propped up against the seat, and Junior already sounds like he can't breathe. Poor child, probably choking. Right, child, a mess. Said poor Junior don't know if he going or coming. He falling to sleep for crying out loud while holding his cup. At least he's in a car seat this time. She done clown. She done clown for 2 straight weeks, and now she's on her way to church. Child, please, right? A mess. Okay. And she needs to spend more time nurturing CJ and less time on social media ranting about these ninjas, ranting like she's about to lose her mind. Exactly. She is. She already losing it. Okay. Crashean. A mess. A mess. Okay, but yeah, y'all. I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. Let me check the comments really quick. um 1 second. He said, "Oh yeah, and D-Lo cracked rock in a bluegrass club house. And Rock said herself Blue used to pass her off to his homies." Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. That's crazy. She's sitting alive, running her mouth. And he's in the back sleep with a bottle in his mouth, could possibly choke while she's running her mouth. Exactly. And I bet you she would have kept carrying on. Okay, just like she did when Marsh baby was drowning. Didn't look back, didn't care. Just no type of like alertness with this girl. Okay. Ooh, hold on, y'all. 1 second, y'all. Okay, my bad, y'all. I just seen my my computer was about to die. I had to plug it in right quick. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, she has no motherly instincts at all. Okay, none. You said, "Oh look, people was giving her ish about him, still drinking the bottle, so he got a cup now." Exactly. Yes, Junior is absolutely precious. Yes, save Junior. Okay, somebody save the baby. He said, "See now, Blue did say she only listened to the internet." He sure did. He sure did. That's crazy. Coyle Ray gonna make a good mother for real. She ready? Yeah, she is. I've been seeing her little posts and stuff. You could tell already she's gonna be a wonderful mom, and she's built for it. Okay. Yeah, another clip showed Marsh was there at the pool when Rock was online. Really? That's crazy. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that before. And she's too self-involved. That part. That part. It's me and Blue. Anything for you, Blue. I'm gonna pay all your bills. I'm gonna not do what I need to do for my son. Okay. It's your world. I'm just living in it. Looking ass, okay? A mess. A mess. But yeah, y'all, we should see how this transpires. Apparently, according to Crashean, okay, she supposedly talking on the phone. I guess according to her, they had a phone call or whatever. She talked about he got to start. She basically trying to get him to do as she says, okay, which I don't know what the hell she think this is. Okay, and I hope Blueface don't fall for it. I hope Blueface, you know, but Blue might do what needs to be done in order to keep her, you know, to keep access to certain things when it comes to when it pertains to her. Okay. The things I'm talking about is money. But at this point, at the same time, it's like, what money? Okay. This girl has not been doing much lately, but some live streams and some podcasts and stuff like that. Okay. But other than that, like, it's just not really, the motion she keep trying to say everybody else don't have is exactly what she don't have herself. Okay. A mess. So I don't know. But I still feel like even if it wasn't a lot of money, she still would. Didn't she say? She did say that. I think it was on. It was one of those live streams she did. It might have been. Oh, you know what? I think it was the one, or she might have been on her way to the live stream she did with that Ty Lil dude. But I remember she was in the car talking about. She was talking about how she would give, or she would pay, or give him all her money, or something like that. Something like that. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna have to pull up the receipt. I'm about to pull up the receipt. But yeah, y'all. So I guess we shall see what happens. I mean, at this point, when it comes to the circus, nothing surprises me. So it's just like it could go either way. Looking at, okay. But I'm really hoping that Blueface just like cuts all ties until he gets out, figures out if that's his baby or not, and then go from there. That's what I feel like is the best way to handle it. Okay, in my opinion. Um, but yeah, but until further notice, like I wouldn't want no dealings with her. Matter of fact, I would be trying to see if there's a way I could get one done But then I was gonna say while he was in jail, but then he would need her DNA and she not. Like at this point, I would have somebody go undercover, like, oh, just follow her, get like a cup or something, send it to me so I could get her DNA. So I could, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I would do that. Get like a cup or like a cigarette or something. Um, even like a napkin, to what that she used to wipe her hands or her face or something like that. I would do something like that and then send it to him in the mail, or keep hers and then have him send his DNA. I don't know, child. Well, he could send his DNA through like a letter or something, like a fingerprint. I don't know, child. I watch too much crime TV. But no, for real, it's ways to go about it. If there's a will, there's a way. Okay, for real. But yeah, y'all. Let's see. He said Junior will be in school in a couple years. What is Crashean gonna do exactly? Okay. Next thing you know, you look up, that baby about to start preschool or something. So it's like, why not nip it in the bud now? You know what I mean? Instead of just ignoring it, like there's nothing wrong. Okay. At 20 months, I'm sorry, if he's not walking at this point, that's a red flag. That's a health concern. And we don't watch several videos of like milestones where baby should be at this age, that age. A lot of them said if a baby isn't, at least doing this, that, and the third, then you need to, go seek, go to a healthcare professional, go to a pediatrician or something to make sure everything's up to par. Okay, which she should be doing that anyways. The baby's supposed to get checked up regularly, getting his shots. I mean all of that. Okay, it's crazy. I don't think he has a choice based on what Dre is saying and how things are playing out. Yeah, I think he has to say that Junior is his son and he has to play along. But you know what? It is kind of strange how like Crashawn is like refusing to do it. Like if you were so sure about who the father of your child was, why is it such a big deal to just get another DNA test? That's why I'd be kind of questioning it, because it's like, girl, if you don't just get it over with, like if he want another test, he want another test. Like, you know? So that kind of makes me feel like maybe she feel like it could possibly be somebody else's. Okay. I mean, that's what it's given to me. But yeah, I remember Dre saying that. So I mean, but she can't say nothing if there's, if a test is done. Okay, it ain't nothing you could tell me. That's not my baby. Okay, leave me alone. You said I would have third party pickup for Junior. Yeah, that's true. The fact that Blueface Senior didn't get the DNA done while they lived with him is weird. Yeah, it's super weird. And then you had access to the baby. Like you have full access to the baby. You was with the baby alone. There was plenty of times where she wasn't around and you was with the child babysitting. Okay. Like, I just don't understand why you wouldn't, you know what I mean? All you need is your DNA and Junior's. I would have for sure did that just to make sure that that's my grandson. Let me see that rock trying to really pin the red rum of Ronnie on blue. Really? The right informant gave a statement to the feds. So they did question her. I just seen that on this show. Oh, really? Yeah, I heard about that. I just wasn't sure if that was like, I haven't seen any receipts on that, but yes, I did hear about that she was trying to pin it on blue. It's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. He said he will not be walking in 5 or 19 months without therapy. That part. That part. He said because Blueface knows that's not his son, but to continue to play the game is good for the circus. That's a good point, Glamorous. He said the test belonged to someone else. Just had Crashean and Blueface name on it. Fake test. The test belonged to someone else. Just had Crashean and Blueface names on it. Yeah, fake test. Right. Shoot, if I didn't know if that was my baby or not, if I was a dude and I wasn't sure if that baby was mine because he didn't look like me or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna find a way to get my test, whether you say yes or no. Okay. For real. Hey Kitty. Yes, let's spark these lives. Let's spark these likes up, y'all. Okay. Please and thank you. Hey Kitty. But yeah, y'all. Okay. So there was more I wanted to get into, but we will just save it for tomorrow. All right. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta be to work in the morning, unfortunately. Okay. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna end it right here. Thank you so much for coming through, y'all. I so greatly appreciate it. Shout out to my love buzz, period. Y'all already know what it is. I love y'all so much, okay? And I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Don't forget to hit that like, y'all. Okay, hit that like for your girl. And I will see y'all tomorrow, okay? So have a great rest of your night. Stay safe, stay blessed, and take care, y'all. Bye.